Who's going to be your starting 7 for Stanford?
So first, as the setter, to replace Cami Minor is going to be really difficult, but Taylor Yu already had some playing time. She was kind of doing a lot of different things though from last year. She was kind of serving, she was setting, and she even hit a little bit. But then there's also this freshman, Logan Parks. I think as an upcoming freshman for her, she kind of was already competing in the USA programs as a setter and even an opposite. So I think that really just shows the volleyball IQ, the athleticism, the physicality that I think she can compete for that starting spot. Next, OH1 is super easy for me. Elia Rubin, I mean, she's the All-American outside. That's actually on the watch list for National Player of the Year. So she'll be leading Stanford here. And the OH2, I think, again, this is relatively easy for me. I think Ipar Kurt, she had a really good first season as a redshirt freshman. She was second in kills for the team. I think that kind of speaks for itself. She had a DS last year in Anna Pringle. I'll mention her later, but I think that's kind of the interesting thing is, can she play 6 rotations or is she still gonna have a DS? I think that's something that you'd have to look out for. But there's also a freshman, Cassie DeMaria. Sorry if I'm butchering that, but she's a really tall outside. But I think for now, you kind of rock with Parker. I mean, she already had a really good freshman season. For the middles, Lizzie Andrew was already starting last year as a freshman, and I think she was really impactful really early on. It's gonna be tough missing Sammy Francis, so I think that kind of puts more of the responsibility onto Lizzie, but I think she can answer that call. And then the other middle, I have Erica Sayer. She's my preseason pick for the other middle spot right now. She's a freshman, but she was already an All-American at the high school level, and she's already played on the USA national team development program. But there's also a fellow freshman, Reese Dunkel. I think she's another really good young talent joining Stanford that maybe she can compete for that. And then gotta mention Sydney Duncan. She didn't compete last year for Stanford as a freshman, but she had this full year to develop. Maybe she can get some playing time as well. The opposite is Jordan Harvey. I don't think that's pretty crazy either. I mean, she was the right side from last year. And she also had the best serve on the team. She had the most aces. I think that's gonna be really useful for Stanford as well. Then the live. This might be crazy, but from what I've heard from Coach Handley, what I've seen in an interview is Spencer Etzler. She's an upcoming freshman that I think Coach Handley seems to believe in a lot, that she can take the leap into the libero spot. Anna Pringle also has a lot of experience. I mentioned her earlier. She's also the DS that was playing for Ipar Kurt in the back row, so she could also be competing for that role as well. And then the DS would be either one of them at that point. I think Stanford is going to still be a really good team. It's kind of crazy to say when you do lose 3 of your starters that are really good All-American level.